Hey friends, and welcome back, unless you're new to my channel, and then where have you been? My name's Amanda, and welcome. Today I will be showing you how to make allergy-friendly blueberry and chocolate chip muffins. I'm not putting chocolate chips with the blueberries. We're gonna have half of a batch of blueberry and half of a batch of chocolate chips. Somebody told me that they found this extremely difficult to do, so I'm gonna show you an easy way to do it. But when I say allergy friendly, I mean that they're gluten-free, there's no nuts in them, they're vegan, soy-free, and I'm gonna show you a very easy recipe that is still super delicious because, let's be real, as somebody who has celiac and needs gluten-free, as well as like vegan options, half the time they're dry, they're super dense, like they're just not that moist, delicious warm muffin that we're all used to. So I'm gonna show you a really good one today. I'm gonna put the ingredients down in the bottom for you all, as well as the directions, so you can follow along with the video step by step, or you can save and do it later. Before we begin, please don't forget to hit that little thumbs up. It's free, it costs you nothing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe if you aren't already, and comment, do you prefer blueberry or chocolate chip? It's like the ultimate question, right? Like, how do you decide? All right, let's begin. So you have 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed here, and then we are going to add 3 tablespoons of water for each flax egg. So that's 6 tablespoons of water that we're going to add to this little guy right here. We now have our half a cup of butter, but I am using vegan butter, and I personally love the Miyoko's, but you can use whatever you would like. And then we're gonna use some agave. So I'm gonna drink up. So I'm probably gonna end up using this entire thing of agave, but basically you're looking at about 3/4 of a cup of agave. Excuse me while I grab my other thing of agave. But we're gonna cream together the butter and the agave. I just don't have enough in this container, so I'm gonna go grab another one real quick. We are then going to combine our salt and our baking powder. Then you want a different whisk because you want your whisk to be nice and dry. So go ahead and whisk them together. Just so that they're nice and blended. So think about it, you have 2 whole cups of flour and just a few teaspoons of everything else. So I like to make sure that I'm like pushing down along with my whisking just so everything is getting well blended. We are going to bring back our wet bowl for some beating. So we're gonna add just half of the mixture for now. And I like to do about half. I don't like fully measure it. It's fine, trust me. So as you can see, it looks deliciously fluffy. We're gonna add the rest of our mixture in here. You can feel free to measure it, don't judge. I just am not a big measurer, I like to taste. Now your milk is optional here. I'm going to be using almond milk. You of course don't have to. I like this one because it only has 2 ingredients, and that is almond and water. You would be surprised what is in your almond milk, guys. Now that we have our final ingredients in here, oh yeah. So let's give it a little taste. That's so good, you guys. So normally in any other recipe, this is where you would fold in your blueberries. We're not doing that, okay? Remember I said we're gonna make 2 different ones. A few blueberry muffins, a few chocolate chip muffins. And we're going to do it an extremely easy way, as opposed to having to make 2 different batters. Because let's be real, who can ever solve this eternal question of which is better, chocolate chip or blueberry? Not me. I love them both. So let's get some of this out of the way, and we're gonna grab our pan, our muffin pan. And I personally like to use cupcake liners instead of greasing the pans because I feel like that's added calories, and I'd rather just have flour. Now, I was really excited to show you guys my new silicone cupcake liners. However, they are now on back order. I will still link them in the description below in case you are interested in them. Because when I say back order, I mean I ordered over a month ago and they're supposed to come this week and they're all back in stock. So if you order them, they'll probably come right away. I just was not that lucky. Okay, so remember, we're gonna do this the easy way, right? Not have to make 2 batters. Follow along. I want you to grab a nice big soup spoon. Don't worry guys, we'll get all this deliciousness off. I'll probably just eat this. This looks so good, I'm just kidding. But take a nice, generous spoonful. I took a little bit too generous of a spoonful, clearly. Okay. So it should be a little over halfway full. I'm gonna do my chocolate chips first. And I chose some minis. Go ahead and sprinkle your chocolate chips in there. Grab some more batter. Put it right on top. Just like that. Process with the blueberries. I filled them halfway. I sprinkled some blueberries in. And now I am going to put a few extra blueberries on top and press them in. So as opposed to the chocolate chips where you can just kind of like set them on top, you do want to try to press in your blueberries so that they're covered by the batter and just kind of like bake accordingly. If you're about having beautiful muffins and stuff, you can go ahead and take your spatula afterwards and just kind of like smooth out the tops. I will be honest, I like when they look all funky and like peaked and stuff. It's just proof to me that they are not some factory cookie cutter, you know, muffin, but they were baked with love and they're unique. Obviously not everybody feels that way. Ta-da! We have some chocolate chip and we have some blueberry. We didn't have to make two different batters and they're all nice and filled in. Alright, so you should have been preheating your oven to 425 to start. And we are going to go ahead and put these into the oven. And once you put them in the oven, you're actually going to reduce your heat to 375. And then you're going to put the timer on for about 30 minutes. Now this is really important. You do want to watch these muffins, like check on them maybe when you have about, when you got maybe like 10 minutes left and see like how the tops look, if they're nice and golden brown. You know, you don't want to overcook them. Like nobody wants burned muffins. And my oven is ready. No batter goes wasted. Okay, I'm gonna put them in the oven, I swear. I'm done touching them. Okay, so you can see that I have a little over 6 minutes left, and I came over and checked it. You gotta love that fog. Jeez. They smell so good, but if you can tell, they are getting a little bit golden, but they're not quite as golden as I would like. So I'm gonna let them go to the full time. All right, magical moment. Oh, They smell seriously so good. Dun, 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 dun. They look so perfectly golden and delicious. All right, guys. All right, so at this point, you're probably waiting for your muffins to come out of the oven in all warm and gooey deliciousness that you can toast and put some butter on, and I'm gonna leave you to it. But again, please don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see next, and I hope to catch you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.